Hello everyone, my name is Tina Otti. I'm a nurse and registered midwife and an internationally certified childbirth educator. I'm also a mother of 2 and grandmother of 4. And today, this session is dedicated to dads. We talk about moms so often, but today, dads, it's all about you and you bonding with your baby. So if you're an expectant father, or perhaps you're a new father, and you're wondering how you can be more involved in your baby's life, I'm going to give you some tips. It's not only left up to mom. She's not only the best carer. You play an integral part in the baby's life and in teaching your baby life skills. So first things first, if you are an expectant dad, get involved with the pregnancy. Go to the prenatal visits with your partner. That's very important. Look at the scans. Try and connect with that baby already. When you see your baby on screen, the baby feels so much more real. Of course, baby's far more real for mom, but it's a little bit hard sometimes for dads to get involved. So taking care of mom, okay, making sure she goes to those visits, making sure she takes her prenatal visits, giving her a foot massage sometimes is very important in terms of releasing the feel-good hormones in her body. And those feel-good hormones involve your endorphins, which is your natural pain reliever and feel-good hormone, and of course the love hormone, which is very, very strong, and that's the oxytocin. So when mom feels good, so does baby. So when you do something good for mom, you're doing something good for baby. Take the time to massage her belly, touch your baby, kiss the belly. The baby's going to know because mom's getting that rush of love. So it's important that you chat a little bit to your baby. The baby can hear your voice from about a meter away. Of course, baby can hear mom's voice very loud and clear, but the closer you go to the belly, the louder your baby will hear you. And of course, baby will recognize your voice. Read to your baby. Sing to your baby, even if you feel like you can't sing a note. Very important. And if you do that frequently enough and you're playing the music that you like to your baby, when baby arrives, they'll know your voice. They'll look to you. They'll look at you with their big eyes, especially if you read them those stories again or you sing those songs. They're going to look for you and go, I know you, I know that. And you'll look at your baby and go, I know you, this little stranger that I've been talking to for ages. I've got to know you really well. Learn about birth, prepare for the birth, help your partner make decisions around the birth. After all, it's your baby too. When baby arrives, dive straight in. Continue to talk to the baby. Research has shown that there's massive brain development and babies have increased language acquisition when fathers talk to them from before, as we've mentioned, and certainly from afterwards as well. So chat to your baby. Have a lovely chat with them. Form those rituals with them. Best thing you can do is for bonding is skin on skin contact. When baby's born, take off your top, put your baby against your skin. Dads, you rock when it comes to this, and especially if mom can't. As soon as you can after birth, take your baby and place your baby on your chest and let your baby hear your heartbeat. Straight away, baby's heart rate is going to regulate, the breathing's going to regulate, and if they're crying, they'll calm down because the oxytocin and the endorphins are working for that baby. Eye contact is very important. When you take the time to look at your baby and get their attention, once you've got their attention, they just stare at you with those big eyes and the enormous pupils. And it's really, really beautiful to see how they listen and they talk back to you. They move their little bodies, they move their little hands, and they absolutely want to engage. Of course, there's meal times as well. Get involved in meal times. If mom's breastfeeding, make her a cup of tea. Even if it's in the middle of the night, every now and again. She might not expect you to do that, but she'll really appreciate it if you do. And if she's bottle feeding, then of course you might want to alternate that. You can have chances to bottle feed with your baby as well. Then you might want to be a diaper dad. You might not. Many dads really battle with that. But if you are the dad that does get involved and does change nappies, it's a great time to have a great opportunity to play with them and to sing songs and to wiggle their little arms and to wiggle their little legs around as well, depending on what kind of nappy it is. Bedtime. Huge rituals can be formed around that. Favorite stories will be read. Of course, you'll be reading the same favorite story over and over again, and you can't miss a page because they'll know and they'll ask you and they'll make you go back and find that page to read. To end off, show baby your world. They want to be involved. What are your special places that you want to go to? What are the special hobbies that you may have? What do you want to teach your baby that you learnt as a child growing up? Studies have shown that there's a correlation between children who are very involved with their dad. They show exceptional academic and life skills, and they're usually physically healthier as all, because dads play with their children roughly while moms are far softer. So I hope today's session has given you some ideas on, if you're an expectant dad, on how to get involved, and if you're a new dad, how to stay involved.